Do you want to become a member of the Beaver County YMCA with no extra cost to you? You can have all the perks of a membership at no additional cost. The YMCA of Beaver County encourage you to call your insurance provider for free fitness benefit options. If you want more information, you can call the YMCA of Beaver County at 724-891-8439 or online at beavercountymca.org.
Luann's Route 68 Food and Spirits and Industry is the place for wing specials on Thursdays, fish, homemade crab cakes, and crab-stuffed mushrooms on Fridays, as well as karaoke night. Luann's Route 68 Food and Spirits is known for their famous steak salads and has happy hour from 4 to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Find Luann's Route 68 Food and Spirits on Facebook for daily specials and live music. Luann's Route 68 Food and Spirits and Industry is veteran-owned and looks forward to serving you today. It's hard to even put a title on what Tom Young at First Consultants in Beaver does. Calling him a financial planner or an insurance salesman or even a life coach still doesn't accurately describe the experience. That's because he brings dreams back to life or puts life back into retirement.
My job is to create in you the vision of the you that I think you can be, the place that I think you can get to. And you know what? I get frustrated because I see more greatness in people than they see in themselves. I see greater financial futures than they see in themselves. Most people don't believe they can get there.
Find out more by visiting firstconsultantsinc.com or engage in Tom Young's live simulcast presentation on the third Tuesday of each month beginning at 9:10 a.m. on Beaver County Radio and Facebook Live. All advisory services are offered through PL Wealth LLC. PL Wealth is a federally registered investment advisor. PL Wealth is in no way affiliated with First Consultants Inc., nor is First Consultants Inc. a registered investment advisor.
February might be the month for love, but one thing that's hard to fall in love with around here is the weather. This is Cindy Haladio from Friendly Federal Credit Union. If gray skies, mud, wind, rain, and snow sounds more like something you're trying to avoid, it might be time to have a spring fling and go somewhere or do something that you really love. Check your passport, your gas tank, and the weather forecast for your dream vacation. Then come and see me for the money. Personal, home equity, and auto loans with approved credit might have you packing by the end of this commercial. Maybe even packing the trunk of your new car. Visit friendlyfcu.org for current available loans and terms. Start your search for something you'll love this month at Friendly Federal Credit Union, making more sense for you. Member NCUA Equal Housing Lender.
Friendly Federal Credit Union. You got a friend.
Tune in for Spotlight on Seniors every Sunday at 11 a.m. Host Valerie McKelvey will highlight what's important to the seniors of Beaver County. Spotlight on Seniors is brought to you by the Beaver County Office on Aging and beavercountyradio.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Patriot Home Care is proud to present Driving in the Fast Lane with Frank Sparks. It's the show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news of the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
All right, good morning and welcome to Driving in the Fast Lane here on Beaver County Radio. It is, wow, it's already the 24th of February. It's a Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about quite a few different things. Number one, we're going to get the day started out. We are going to talk with some of the cast members and the directors of Shrek The Musical that will be in New Brighton this weekend. And then in hour number two, we'll have open talk. We'll talk about the State of the Union tonight. We're going to talk about the New York mayor, and you can make $30 an hour if you live in New York right now. So we'll talk about that. We'll also, let's see, what else we're going to talk about. Oh, we're going to talk about a stupid criminal. We're also going to talk about Snoop Dogg. He had his credit card declined, believe it or not, at the Olympics. And then whatever else we get into today. So it's going to be fun. So, all right. First off, we're going to start out this morning, though, talking with some of the representatives from the cast of Shrek at New Brighton High School that's going to be coming up this weekend. So we're going to start out with Hannah. And Hannah, you're the director, right? And you're also the band director, from what I understand, correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you're new to New Brighton because correct? This is your first year at New Brighton, or a couple years?
This is my second
Okay.
year full time, and then I was long-term sub for a year before that. So
Okay.
3
All right.
years.
All right. So, what? Tell us a little bit about New Brighton and you and your role and what you're doing as the director of Shrek the Musical.
Yeah, so New Brighton it's been a very welcoming community so far, and I've enjoyed my time there. And I got asked to do this role this year, and it's been such a whirlwind to get everything going in such a short amount of time. I've worked on musicals before, but I've never been the head director. So now getting to work with all these fantastic kids and Rob here, who's my assistant director, and get it all together has been a lot to take on, but it's been so much fun, and we're excited for this weekend.
So, how did you come about picking Shrek this year?
So we had a lot of ideas in our mind, but when we sat down and we looked at the kids we knew we were going to have for sure, and then we were like, well, we'll hope we get some people to fill in these parts and these parts, and we just thought that this would be the best for our cast. It's a big show. It has a lot of opportunities for people to have large parts, like these are our 3 main cast members here, but then there are also people that have just a couple lines, and that's great for them, and it's a great introduction for our newer castmates. So it's one where you can really highlight a lot of students and give a lot of students opportunity to perform.
So, what have you learned being the head director at this point that was a little different than maybe when you were just kind of in a supporting role?
You don't really get a lot of sleep, but it's just been a lot of trying to balance the artistic side of it and then also the everything else of it, the logistics, the paperwork, the everything. And that's why I'm so thankful that I have such a great team behind me that really they take their own parts and pieces of it and we all make it work. So it's definitely not a one-man job for sure.
So you brought along with you Rob, who is your assistant director. Rob, you're a recent graduate from New Brighton High School. I call that recent because I graduated in '84, so 2019 is recent. So tell us a little bit about what you do for the New Brighton School District.
So I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, I graduated in 2019. Kind of my 2 gigs are music and golf. So it's nice spending time with these kids. A lot of our musical kids are also band students, and I help with the brass during the marching band season. And this is my 3rd year at New Brighton. It's something I'm really proud about just because I remember sitting in the seats and watching the shows. So now having my hands on helping them live their dream and be the characters that they really wanted to be. It's something that's really special, especially for me. And then seeing them this weekend really get to do what they love doing is going to be awesome.
So how did you end up coming back to New Brighton?
So I went to Penn State Beaver for 4 years, and in my second to last year at Penn State Beaver, I was looking for work, and my advisors works at the intermediate unit, and he recommended me a substitute teacher position just to do some work, and I knew I loved working with kids, and at that point I was already a section instructor at the school, and that's when I fell in love with it, trying to help them and just kind of breathe life through them and continue encouraging them to do what they do. And so then I knew at that point education was definitely going to be the route for me.
Well, you're one of many, and I'm sure Hannah can verify this too, one of many New Brighton graduates that stayed and taught in New Brighton that are still teaching to this day in New Brighton as well. So what led you to being part of the musical? Or did Hannah just rope you into it?
Maybe definitely part of it.
Okay.
But the honest answer is I'm really passionate about the orchestra. And so I can tell you and anyone who's coming to see the show, we have some of the best musicians in Beaver County that are coming to play in this pit. This is one of the best groups I've ever worked with. And so for this being my first year, I'm really honored because sometimes I feel like I don't deserve these musicians. But I can tell you every single person in that orchestra and on our staff, they're doing this for them. As soon as I asked them, it was without a doubt, yes, I'll do it. Absolutely. What are the dates? And I feel really passionate about the music. I think really brings it to life. And seeing their faces when the orchestra first shows up a couple days before this week, it's something really special. And so I'm honored and thankful that I was given the opportunity to kind of lead the music and the orchestra part of this.
Now, our own Curtis Walsh is part of that,
Yes.
part of that orchestra as well. Because I asked him, we had something going on this weekend. I said, hey, Curtis, can you work with him? Nope, I got the musical in New Brighton. I was like, enough said.
Yep.
So that's something.
Huge guitar solo in
Yeah,
this show. So
that's awesome. And he's,
come and check that
when
out.
he graduated, I think 2014, somewhere around there from New Brighton. And that's one of the things every year that he says is, look, I'll do anything for you, but when the musical's in New Brighton, I'm playing in the orchestra, so too bad.
Yep.
So that's awesome. So, all right, we're going to take a very short break, and we come back, we'll have more, and then we're going to bring in a couple members of the cast here on Beaver County Radio. Seriously?
Eating a balanced diet can lead to good health. Having good balance can also save your life, especially if you are a part of a high-wire act. Furthermore, balanced tires on your car will run quieter and wear longer. But not all balance is good. This is Kaylin from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. An existing balance on a high-rate credit card is definitely something to rid yourself of. That's why I would like to use the balance of this commercial to tell you about Freedom United's limited time Visa Transfer Special. Through March 31st, with approved credit, you can transfer those exorbitant balances from other credit cards and finance companies over to our low 6.99% fixed rate Visa. The special low fixed rate applies to all new balance transfers. Don't leave things hanging in the balance. Get it? Visit freedomunitedfcu.com for more details now and put a little freedom in your future. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you need help with a VA loan, USDA loan, or maybe you're interested in a reverse mortgage? Victorian Finance can help. With over 25 years of experience, Victorian Finance is the place to call for all of your mortgage needs. Lori L. Trudeau and her team can also help with new construction and renovation loans as well. Call your mortgage puzzle solver, Victorian Finance, today at 412-400-2365 or look them up online at ltrudeau.victorianfinance.com.
Start your day with breakfast at McDonald's. Enjoy their 2 for $5 sausage egg McMuffin. Whether you're on your way to work or on your way to school, McDonald's has the right breakfast for you. McDonald's breakfast. I'm loving it.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
We're talking with Art Cornell from Beaver Cemetery and Mausoleum. Art, tell us about the cremation garden at Beaver Cemetery.
Our cremation garden is a very affordable burial option for families choosing cremation. Burial in our cremation garden provides a 62% savings over a traditional burial.
Why do some families choose cremains burial over options like a decorative urn in their home?
More people today are opting for something long-lasting. They want the ease and lower cost of cremation, but still want to memorialize their loved ones in a more permanent way.
And your cremation garden gives them an affordable way to do this?
Yes. In addition to a 62% savings over traditional burial, our cremation garden gives families a place to visit today and preserves their family heritage for generations. And everything your family owns at Beaver Cemetery will be protected by our Perpetual Care Fund.
Friends, you can learn more at beavercemetery.net.
Hamlin on 2311 Momentum. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today.
This season, it's on.
Bring it home, champ.
On point, on fire, and sometimes on purpose.
No way!
The bumping, banging, edge of your seat, blink and you miss it excitement only found here.
They're both in the wall!
One lap, one race, one NASCAR weekend at a time. 40 drivers, 36 races, one champion crowned.
Hell yeah, boys!
Don't miss the NASCAR Cup Series this season on Fox and FS1.
For over 3 decades, Racing Electronics has been the #1 choice for scanners, headsets, and race day communication. Racing Electronics delivers the ultimate fan experience to the ultimate NASCAR fan. Hear uncensored communication from every team in the race with a Racing Electronics scanner, or tune in to the live MRN radio broadcast and feel every moment as it happens. Learn more at racingelectronics.com. Be race ready. Be RE equipped.
2311 Racing is on a roll. Tyler Reddick won Daytona and now Atlanta, while teammate Bubba Wallace is right behind him at the top of the standings. Team co-owner Denny Hamlin says the new NASCAR Cup Series point system is a game changer.
I can assure you that all drivers are looking at the standings week in, week out now. And so it matters, and it certainly will be a good mental check for them, knowing that they've got this year started off on the right foot. And hopefully that allows them both to race freely, know that they've got a few good finishes to start the year. It's just momentum. Momentum's a big thing in this sport, and sometimes when you get it going, it's hard to stop.
I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
You're driving in the fast lane with Frank Sparks on 99.3 FM and 1230 WBVP. You can also stream live on beavercountyradio.com.
It is 10:26. Noah Haswell will be in about 4 or 5 minutes, and he will have news for you. And currently sitting at 23 degrees. And when I walked in this room I call it the vault, when I walk in here, it was still snowing out there. Is it still snowing out there when you guys came in? Finally quit? Or is it still flurrying?
I think it's like flurrying.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Visiting with the cast of Shrek from New Brighton High School today, and they're going to have their musical this weekend. Hannah, when are the performances this weekend?
Our performances are February 26th, 27th, and 28th at 7 p.m.
Okay. Cost of tickets?
$10.
And how can you get tickets?
You can purchase them through our administration office at the door or at cur8.com.
Okay. Sounds like fun. Can't wait to see it. So I like to sit in the front row and harass Curtis. That's what I try to do the whole time. I try to pick out, because my daughter's 8 and she loves Curtis. So she'll sit there and go, Curtis! Really? So if you hear that, you know that's what it is. So, but all right, so let's bring in the students now. So what's your name?
Addie.
Addie. All right, Addie. And what do you play in the role here? What's your role?
I play Donkey.
Donkey. I can't imagine that. So it's kind of funny because a couple weeks ago, the young kids from Dutch Ridge Elementary School, they did Shrek Jr. the musical. And as they come in, you could tell, I'm going to bet you're Shrek. And, right. You can. I mean, it's kind of cool because you fit your role, which is what you're supposed to do. So so what's been what made you be part of the musical Shrek, Addie?
So actually, we talked about doing Shrek last year, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, I would never want to be a part of that. And then I saw that South Side where she helped out, and I was like, I loved their donkey, and I was like, I need to be donkey. There was no questions asked. Like, if I didn't get it, it was going to be the end of the world.
Now, have you been in other musicals or?
Yeah, I was in our musical last year. We did Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, and it was fun.
Okay, so that was. Have you done any other ones, or is that the only two you've done so far?
That's the only two I've done.
That's the only two. Well, what made you want to do a musical?
Well, a lot of my friends do it.
Okay.
And like I'm just have such a loud personality, and I feel like it
really?
needs to. Yeah, I need to get it out somehow. Otherwise, I get on everyone's nerves. So.
Nah, I can't imagine it. So, well, see, but isn't that the role of Donkey?
Yeah.
Is to get on everybody's nerves? So my news guy that's going to come in here in a minute, I guarantee you, if he finds out you're Donkey, he's going to ask you if you're going to sing "I'm all alone," because that's like his favorite part of the whole thing. And it's like, yeah. So just be prepared ahead of time.
Okay.
All right. So what grade are you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
Okay. What do you want to do once you graduate from high school?
So I want to go to school and get my PhD in psychology, and then maybe do stuff with biology on the side, possibly. I don't know. I would like to do that. And then maybe, I don't know, I'm 50-50. Like, I kind of want to be a psychology, professor. Like, I want to go into teaching, maybe. Okay. So just anything like that. And I really want to travel.
So what's been your favorite part of the role of Donkey so far?
I just love that, being Donkey is just like me. Like, I feel like I don't have to, put on a front. Like, I feel like that's just how I am. Like, I'm very loud and stuff. So, and I think it's really fun to spend time with all my friends. I just love musical. It's so fun.
What about the costume? Is it kind of...
Okay, so maybe not that. It's really hot and it's really gross smelling, but I can suffer through it.
Obviously, it's not new then.
No.
All right. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll come back, and we're going to talk more with the students from New Brighton about Shrek. But Noah is going to do news, and then we'll have more coming up here on Beaver County Radio.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and beavercountyradio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning. On this Tuesday, February the 24th of 2026, we will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. United States Attorney Troy Rivetti announced yesterday that a resident of New Brighton pleaded guilty in federal court to federal drug and firearm charges. 35-year-old Chad Antoine Lindsay pleaded guilty to 1 count of possession with intent to distribute 28 grams or more of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of cocaine base in the form commonly known as crack, a quantity of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of cocaine, and a quantity of a mixture and substance containing a detectable amount of fentanyl. Lindsay also pled guilty to 1 count of possessing a firearm in furtherance of that drug trafficking crime. According to admissions made during Lindsay's plea hearing, on June 17, 2025, the caller reported that Lindsay deals drugs and that he was moving the drugs out of the house into his vehicle. According to a recent release from Connect Beaver County, they announced the launch of its Enhanced Connectivity Tracker, which is an ArcGIS-powered tool designed to provide Beaver County residents with weekly updates on broadband deployment progress. You can view the current status of service expansion at your specific location and access comprehensive information about the Connect Beaver County broadband program by entering your address. You can find out more about the Connectivity Tracker by going to connectbeavercounty.com. The Pittsburgh Penguins recalled forward Avery Hayes yesterday from their AHL affiliate, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins. The 23-year-old Hayes scored 2 goals in his NHL debut in the Penguins' win over the Buffalo Sabres in Buffalo on February 5th, 2026. Hidden Hill Horse Farm is having its St. Patrick's Day bingo at Big Knob Grange in Rochester on March 14th, 2026. The kitchen opens at 4 p.m. and the bingo games start at 6 p.m. and it includes things like food provided by PJ's Deli and catering, a 50-50 raffle, and a Chinese auction. Tickets can be bought on their website at hiddenhillhorsefarm.org. Hidden Hill Horse Farm is a nonprofit equine-assisted therapy center in Rochester which is dedicated to improving both mental and emotional well-being through the healing power of horses. Their therapists provide equine-assisted therapy to individuals that are living with autism, PTSD, anxiety, depression, and other emotional and behavioral health challenges. And according to a release in North Huntingdon, Pennsylvania, from Pennsylvania Attorney General Dave Sunday's office, Sunday joined law enforcement partners yesterday to announce an increase in firearms seizures in January by Office of Attorney General narcotics agents in southwestern Pennsylvania, illustrating the increased risks posed to police by drug traffickers. The Office of Attorney General's Bureau of Narcotics Investigation, which was assisted by federal, state, and local partners, seized 41 firearms in Pennsylvania's Region 5 last month during the course of drug trafficking investigations. Agents believe that total to be a single-month high in Region 5, which includes Allegheny, Fayette, Somerset, and Westmoreland counties.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today it'll be partly sunny with snow showers likely mainly after midnight that could bring us 1 to 2 inches of new snow accumulation. Look for highs of 35 and lows of 29. And we'll start the day tomorrow with a possible rain and snow mix. Otherwise it'll be sunny and breezy with highs in the mid-40s and lows of 24. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Tuesday, February 24th of 2026, at 34 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 24 degrees with some light snow out there currently in Beaver County. That's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
All right, Mr. Musical, I'm going to give you a chance. Any questions before you roll out? I haven't gone through everybody yet, so we haven't introduced the entire students that are here so far, but any questions, do it.
So, I guess, what are you most looking forward to in performing Shrek? Because I've seen it a couple of times, and it's a very energetic, very fun musical to do. So what are you most looking forward to in performing this? And your name is? Or I'll just go through the two you haven't gone through.
Go.
Well, I think what I'm most excited for the performance is just the fact that we've all worked on this for so long. We finally get to put it on the stage for the people of Beaver County who want to come see it.
That's Shrek if you can't tell.
Okay.
You're Fiona, right?
Yes.
See? That's easy. So, all right. Go ahead. Keep going.
What about you? Your name?
I'm Kayla. Like I said, I play Fiona. You said the question was what I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah.
I would say I just love the opportunity to get on stage and be someone other than myself for a couple hours. Just anything theater can just make, if I'm in a bad mood, get a couple songs in, I'm the happiest person in the world. You can ask Addie and James. Yesterday was rough, but then I got on stage and I'm like, sunshine, rainbows, and it's just a wonderful experience to be with all my friends.
Yeah, I've always said as someone who used to do theater as well, like in high school and college, you make a family, and that's exactly what you're doing on that stage. So,
all right. Now we'll be back 11 o'clock. Well, 11:05, you'll have more news for us here on Beaver County Radio. Visiting this morning with the cast, a couple of the members of the cast of Shrek, as well as the producers of Shrek this morning. So, Addie, we were talking with you a little bit. So, the one thing we didn't get to was, what's your favorite line that you have in the musical?
I don't know. I really like any of my scenes where I just get to be angry at him. Like, I like when I get to yell at him. That's probably my
That's
favorite.
awesome. All right.
I don't have a specific one, but I just love to yell at him. It's my favorite.
So, if she's making waffles in the morning, James, are you going to trust it? No.
Not at all.
Okay. So, all right. So, what's your name? James, what's your last name?
Pierce.
Pierce. All right. And tell us a little bit about your role in the musical.
Well, obviously, the musical was Shrek, so it's the lead role. There's a lot to it, obviously. Okay. I mean, it comes with a lot. Not really used to it. It's my first year doing musical.
What grade are you in?
11th.
11th, okay. What made you want to do the musical?
Well, at first, I mean, I saw Shrek and was like, okay, this might be a cool opportunity to do it. I mean, it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I was a part of our school's mock trial team, and then I got convinced by like 5 people to come audition for the show. They kept begging me all the way up until like the last day. I was like, fine, I'll audition for it. So I went and auditioned, and then we had our little callback thing to audition for specific roles. I auditioned for Shrek, and the cast list came out a week later, and I became Shrek.
All right. You're part of the mock trial, too.
No, I had to quit.
Okay. You had to quit? Okay. I was going to say, because it did pretty good last year, if I'm not mistaken, over the last couple of years.
Yeah, we made it all the way to the county finals last year.
That's awesome. All right. So what do you enjoy about Shrek the most, being Shrek?
Honestly, getting to be mad at the world.
Okay.
Angry.
I get to yell at her, yell at her, yell at everybody.
What about having to put all that green on? And I mean,
well, that's definitely an experience because for us, we have like a full prosthetic face.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an hour in the chair beforehand, and it's definitely a lot. It's all overwhelming at first, but I'm getting used to it slowly.
All right. Where'd you get your love for like music and doing things like this?
Well, I've been doing band since 5th grade.
Okay.
And it's honestly just been something I fell in love with, and it's really fun to do. I enjoy playing music. I didn't realize I could sing until August, and once I started singing, it's been also just one of my joys, like singing.
That's awesome. All right, what do you want to do once you graduate?
So I've been kind of split between either going to college for medicine, going to a trade school, or just becoming a full-time firefighter.
Okay, that's awesome. Are you a firefighter now at all, like a junior? Or?
Yeah, I'm a volunteer junior down at New Brighton.
Okay, that's awesome. All right, Fiona, what's your name?
All right, I'm Kayla Blackwood.
Pull that mic towards you so everybody can hear you.
I'm Kayla Blackwood.
All right. What grade are you in?
I'm in 11th grade.
11th grade. All right. So tell us a little bit about your role as Fiona.
So Fiona, she's a princess, obviously. She's been kept in a tower her whole life. She's very bubbly, ditzy, a little crazy. And I love playing that because, well, I think we all fit our roles pretty well here.
So, well, how has it been working like with James? Because, I mean, really, you two are the main two characters of the movie, of the musical. Musical, you know.
It's been nice.
Okay.
No, it's been great working with James and Addie.
Okay.
Definitely, I mean, we weren't all really friends before this. We kind of Okay, funny story. Me and James used to hate each other.
Oh, that's even better. Well, that makes the role even better.
Yeah, because they hate each other at first.
Right.
But it's been great to make friends with them and get to know them on a professional level in the show and on a personal level.
So what have you enjoyed so far about the musical in general and being part of it?
Everything. I love the musical process. You can ask them at callbacks. I was sitting there training all the little girls auditioning for the young Fionas, being like, okay, guys, we're going to sing our parts, offering medicine, like water, whatever everyone needed. I'm just Huge theater kid at heart.
That's
Love it.
awesome. So what's your favorite part about being Fiona?
I get to be a princess. I think that's every little girl's dream. That's so cliche, but I love being a princess. Princess roles, whenever I do vocal recitals, I like to sing princess songs. It's just,
So you have to don the green as well, correct?
I do at the end.
Okay.
For the rest
All
of the
right.
show, we use a green spotlight, and that
Okay.
really helps with like costume changes and stuff.
Okay. All right, that's pretty cool. So, all right, so back to you, Hannah. Recap a little bit once more. When's the musical this weekend? What's the show times and how much are tickets and how can people get those?
Yeah, so our show is this weekend at New Brighton High School. It is February 26th, 27th, and 28th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10, and they can be bought at our school admin office, at the door, but I wouldn't wait. Just saying. Or online at cur8.com.
Usually the musical's pretty packed every year, so you got to get it. I highly suggest getting them early for sure.
We're I'll put this out there on
tell 'em what's
radio.
up for it.
If the kids sell out one day, I will come into school fully painted green like Shrek.
Oh, you guys got. I got to give you guys. You got
it gets even
somebody.
better.
I got to give you my number so you guys. Okay, I got to see
gets
this.
better. So if they sell out 2 nights, I will dye my hair green somehow.
Oh wow!
And then if they sell out all 3 nights, every single ticket every single ticket sold.
Okay.
I will get a Shrek themed tattoo.
Wow.
That's my bargain.
That's what we're pushing for.
So
damn, you're all in, aren't you?
As some would say.
All
I'm
right.
hoping I catch them on a technicality, like 1 seat not sold.
All right. Well, Rob, what about you? You're obviously you got to be part of this somehow. How you know?
Yeah, I
Are
don't
you
know,
in
I
on
don't
this
know
bet
how
at all?
much more I can up the ante. All of my biology and anatomy, phys, and environmental students at the school know that I will be offering bonus for all of them for coming, including our cast members. I'm sure I'm driving my students crazy.
Oh, so
but
Rob, you're on their side trying to get this accomplished then.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay.
It's them against
man.
me,
It's you
100%.
against the world, huh?
We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Hopefully we can sell
Absolutely.
some more tickets now. We got to get this. Okay.
Oh,
Stand out.
100%.
You need to get. I got an idea. Let's get Mayor Val and get her to stand out on a street corner and sell tickets. And I guarantee you, she'll just stop cars coming by and sell tickets.
I'm
You know what I'm
for
saying?
it.
She'll be here. What day's today? She'll be here Friday. I'll call her. Well, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to say, Mayor Val, we got a job for you.
Well, we have a student that might give a run for her money. We have a kid that has a running list of everyone they've sold tickets to, and it was at 53, I think,
Oh, wow.
yesterday. So
that's cool.
It's getting competitive for sure. So good luck. Good luck.
Yeah.
I wish Hannah the best. I will be in the pit. But
I got another idea.
Have fun with that tattoo.
Dr. Garino might frown upon it, but I got another idea. You could go like in the pickup lines and stand in front of cars and tell them that you're not moving until you buy a ticket. Right?
They can't leave school. The students, they can't leave.
Yeah, you're not going anywhere. Just block the bus. You're not. Dr. Garino's going to kill me.
That's a good idea.
Mandatory school activity.
Yeah, it sounds fun. So, all right. So let's go back around again. Addie, what are you looking forward to most? Family coming and things like that. What are you looking forward to most about what's going to happen this weekend?
I'm really excited to sing. Like I feel like last year I didn't like to sing anything that we sang last year, so I'm excited because I like my parts, and I'm really excited for my sister to come. I have a little sister, and she's like just like the best in the world, and I can't wait to do it for her. Like I'm so excited. So I'm excited for the whole experience. It's gonna be fun, and I'm really excited for the food tonight because we get really good food. Protect me.
All right. So what's your favorite song you're going to be singing?
I think I have a song called "Make a Move," and I think that's my favorite.
Okay.
So,
all right. Shrek, what about you?
Favorite song?
What favorite song you're going to be singing?
So, for me, it's kind of split between 2. There's a song called Big Bright Beautiful World, which is where I'm introduced. But I think a notch above that would probably be Build a Wall, because it's just where I'm mad at the entire world.
Okay.
And it really it's for me to express me at that
He's so
point.
mean.
Well, isn't that what he's supposed to be though at the beginning, or?
But
No?
it's in real life.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Angry man.
I wondered with the eye roll there a little bit.
We're just kidding.
I got you. So, all right, Fiona, what about you?
All right, I have a couple of songs I'm really excited for. We have a tap number. It's called Morning Person. I've been looking forward to that. Even last year, I got tap shoes for my birthday, and I told Miss C, we should do a show with tap next year, because I just got tap shoes. And we did, and it's great. But vocally, the most exciting thing for me is This Is How a Dream Comes True. It's my main song well, not my main song, but I get rescued. And
Okay.
It's fun.
So, Hannah, what are some of the other characters that we're going to see that maybe people are used to seeing in the actual movie that we're going to see here in the musical?
Yeah, there's a great deal of other characters. You'll see Lord Farquaad, a very, very tiny villain. And he gets portrayed. His name is Max. He does that, and he's an awesome guy. And but he just greatly encompasses that role. We also have Dragon, played by Lexi, and we have a puppet that goes with her. So it moves its mouth and eyes light up, and there's a lot of cool effects that come along with that and that song. And she kind of interacts with donkeys, so you get to see their complicated story arc. I'll leave it at that. And then all your favorite fairy tale creatures are also there. We've got Pinocchio, Gingy. I'm trying to think who else we've got there.
We even have the Lorax.
We do have the
Oh,
Lorax.
wow, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
we're bringing in everybody. Crossing franchises
All
here.
right.
But if you've ever thought of a fairy tale creature, they're probably in this show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. How many total cast members are there?
I think we're sitting somewhere around between 50 to 60. So it's a really, really large production this year, and we're excited.
So let's talk a little bit about the set and all that, because, I mean, you have to have people that can do that for you as well. That's all a big part of the production. So tell us a little bit about the set and who all created all that for you.
Yeah, so it's honestly a two-person team. They're husband and wife, Peter and Emily Carson. Emily is a teacher at New Brighton Elementary School. She's awesome. She does all the painting and kind of the artistic design of it, and then her husband Peter puts everything together. And it was really a dream for Rob and I to come in. We had a meeting with them. When was that? Like October, and we were like, "This is everything we want." And then slowly, it just started appearing on stage, and it was better than we could have ever dreamed. And there's so many intricate pieces to this set. There's 2 different castles. There's the puppet, the dragon puppet. I was trying to think what else. We have an exploding outhouse.
Oh, okay.
So there's a lot of different pieces that all come together, and anything I had in my mind, honestly, whatever you see on the stage this weekend is 1,000 times better than what I could have dreamed of. So they're really the dream team, and they make that come together really well.
So, Rob, without giving it all away, take us through the story of what we're going to see this weekend.
So it's honestly a really fantastic story. Even outside of the amazing characters that we love, it's a story about unity and coming together, and it's really nice because being at a school like New Brighton, obviously we have a very diverse group of students, but to see them all come together and put on a production like this for something, maybe they sold it as a little more angry than what you might, which not as much anger as you'd think, but seeing people that have differences. So you have Fiona and Donkey and Shrek, and they kind of are separated by their differences. But as the story goes on and you see the set and the colors and the lights and the music start coming together, and then by the end they're holding hands, singing their big final number, seeing that story of unity and them coming together, I think it's called for, especially at this time. And I think it's something that it's a show you will really feel great after you leave by watching it. It kind of changes your perspective on everything.
All right, so we'll start again. We'll come over here with Fiona and start with her this time. So what do you think the overall message of the musical is?
Gosh, okay. I think the overall message is just, actually, this is a line in the show, but what makes us special does make us strong. Every character has their own set of quirks and personality traits, and it really that is what unites us.
All right, what about you, James?
For me, I feel like the overall message of the show is that no matter what your differences is, like no matter what difference you have with anybody, you can come together in the end.
Okay, Donkey?
I also agree with that. And like I think a super big like part of the show is how like Fiona wants everything to go the way that like the storybooks are told. Like she wants everything that she's read, like they like that's not truly like who they are. Like I think it's very important to just show that like you don't have to live up to everyone else's standards. Like you can be your own person. You don't have to go like the way that everyone else wants you to. So
okay. So how's it been working with all the other cast members so far?
I love it.
Okay.
And like my best friends are they got some good parts this year, and it's so much fun for me. They're the little piggies, and
Okay.
I love it so much. I love every second that we like have together. It's my favorite.
All right, what about you, Shrek?
I mean, yeah, working with the cast has been great. I mean, everyone there, no matter what differences, again, they always, whenever it's time for the show, they set aside all differences and they come out there, put on a great performance. And I feel like it brings people close together, like no matter what. If they weren't friends before, they might be friends at the end of the musical. They're friends during, not friends after. But during the time, everyone is united.
Okay. Fiona? You're up.
All right. I fully agree with what James said. Everyone really does manage, because, we're all drama kids. At times, it gets a little crazy. But we all come together as a family in the end. And I do think that's really what family is. Even if you don't get along all the time, you love each other. But also, my best friend is playing the dragon that has kept me in the tower for a bajillion million years. So it's really fun to work with her, especially. And, yeah.
All right. Anybody want to give a shout out to before we run off there, Fiona?
My little sister is playing the teen version of Fiona.
Okay. What's her name?
Her name is Lana Blackwood.
Okay. Yes. That's awesome. What about you, Shrek?
Really, I just want to give a shout out to Max, who plays Lord Farquaad. He's done an amazing job. He really fits the character. I mean, there is time he becomes very sassy like Farquaad.
Okay. What's Max's last name?
Heicher.
Okay. What grade's he in?
11th.
Okay. All right. So he's Farquaad, huh?
Yes.
That's awesome. I love these roles. All right. What about you, Addie?
Again, my trio, I just love them. I love being around them. I feel like before we're gonna run something, I just need to be around them. Like, they're the only people that can calm me down. And then our directors and everyone who's in the show, I love working with the people that we have, and I think that every single person is so important. Like, if we lost somebody, it would be a mess. Like, everyone contributes, and it's a good musical. I love my cast. So
I think a lot of people are actually pumped for it, like student-wise, because I've seen when I go to the pickup line to pick my daughter up every day from elementary school, I see a bunch of students walking up, and they've always seems like every day I see a bunch of them have Shrek T-shirts on, so which is pretty cool. So that everybody's getting involved in it, and it seems like everybody really loves the idea of Shrek coming to New Brighton. Yeah. So, all right, Hannah, tell us a little bit. So what has this cast meant to you so far? And we're coming to the end here of a great experience together. So tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah. So I saw my first musical when I was 5 years old. And from that moment on, I've been in love with theater. I've worked on countless other shows. This is actually my third time doing Shrek. And so when Addie was talking about her costume being stinky, 13 years ago when I did Shrek.
That's the same costume she kept in the attic.
Basically, it was my best friend he was Donkey then, and he wore that costume, and then I put the show on with him at Southside last year, and his Donkey wore the costume.
Okay.
Now she's wearing the costume. But this is really a dream come true for me, and these kids have been a pleasure to work with. I've worked with all of them for the last 3 years on musicals, and now being the director, just getting to see them shine every single day. And Kayla said the what makes it special makes it strong, and that has been kind of the thing that I hold in my heart. And every time they sing that in the show, I just think of how lucky and how privileged I am to get to work with them and put the show on. So I think there's going to be a hole in my heart once Saturday comes. But I get to see them all again on Monday and for the rest of their school careers, so I won't miss them too much. But this show is something truly special, and no matter what, this will always be my first show. And with this group of people, I really don't have any other words besides that. It's just so special and meaningful to me.
What about for you, Rob?
And even just echoing exactly what Hannah said, I personally was never in any musicals, so I can say going into this I wasn't sure. But they've completely changed my mind. This is where I'm meant to be, for sure. With this group, with this team. They have any doubts, anything like that. My confidence is through the roof whenever I'm in front of them. Just because I know they got my back, too. And so this can be a very special weekend. And I can confidently say, we can speak because we've known them for so many years, you will fall in love with these kids if you come and see this show. Whether you know them or your family, your friends, in the 2.5 hours that you're going to see them on stage, you're going to want to know them because they are very special, all 60 of them, including our amazing stage crew, our amazing pit members that are students. They're all fantastic, and they're great people, and I think that's what really matters.
All right, so we're going to lighten it up a little bit here around for my last question for all you guys. We'll start with the donkey, all right? anything embarrassing at this point so far?
Oh
because
my gosh.
I'll share an embarrassing story at the end with you from when I was in a play. So go ahead.
Many things.
Okay.
Every day.
All right.
Every day is embarrassing for me. Actually, so before I even got this role, I sat in her office and cried for like 2 hours because she said she wasn't sure she wanted to cast a girl donkey, and I absolutely just lost my mind, bawled my eyes out. So like every single day, every time I have to smell myself, like I'm embarrassed every single day. But yeah, I think a very embarrassing thing that just happened. So we have this line where the three of us are all sitting together, and like, you know, they're having like a little flirting scene, and Fiona's like, "Oh yes, Shrek," and so that's not my line, and that's what I said. Yes, Shrek, when he was talking to her, and it was so embarrassing. And I just block it out of my brain, so I just pretend like nothing happened. So we can move along from that, so I don't have to think about it anymore.
All right. What about for you, Shrek?
Honestly, it first started whenever me and Mrs. C, we were going upstairs to the auditorium in the elevator, and she was like, "So what's like the borderline for you not doing musical this year?" I'm like, "If I don't get Shrek," she's like, "Oh, well." She was trying to psych me out, and I mean, it worked. I really didn't think I was going to get the role. But one of the more embarrassing times, it just happened yesterday. We were supposed to have this scene where someone's supposed to come on stage, and we just totally left the stage and just left her hanging.
It's bad.
That's awesome. What about for you, Fiona?
Oh gosh. Okay, I'm gonna speak for me and James here.
Okay.
We have this song, "I've Got You Beat." And, basically, they're all like, "Oh, you laughed at me. You don't think my life was rough." And then they argue about it for a little bit. But then they get into it, and then Shrek farts, and then they just fart and burp for like 3 minutes. Yeah.
All right.
The whole song made us fart.
But those are things you're going to remember forever.
Yes,
okay?
they are.
I mean, seriously, because when I was in school in the 80s, we did a play that was called The Canterville Ghost. And I was, as I told you guys off air, I was a priest, all right? So I had to have this, and they called me the vicar. So I had to have this girl, and she walked up to me, and I will remember this for my days. She walked up to me, and her line was, "Here, vicar, take my chest." And she handed me a chest, and she started cracking up right in the middle of the performance because, you know, you take my chest. And I was like, oh. So, but that was something I remember, and that was 40 years ago, and I still remember it.
Yeah.
So there will always be that one bond you guys have. Then those embarrassing moments and the funny moments will be something that you'll share 40 years from now, like I am with you guys. So, but I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great performance. Looks like you guys have had fun doing this so far, and just can't wait to see the finished product. So, Hannah, one more time, do you want to kind of recap everything and how people can get tickets and everything and get more information?
Yeah. Before I do that, if you don't mind,
Sure.
I'd just like to shout out the rest of our amazing team that isn't here. We have a vocal director. His name's Evan, a choreographer, Rachel, our producer, Jamie, and our costumer, Vicky, along with our set people and everybody else that's worked on the show. They're really fantastic people. They make this come alive. So even though you're seeing us two here, they're just really wonderful people that we've gotten the chance to work with. And there's so many other people involved that I'd be here for hours naming. But I just want to shout them out, put it on record that they're the most amazing team to work with. But if you want to come see the show, which I really hope you do, well, maybe I don't because I don't know that I want a tattoo. But,
Want the tattoo.
but
Oh, no, you need the tattoo now.
but for the sake of the children and the tattoo, you can come see us at New Brighton High School, February 26th, 27th, and 28th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10. You can buy them at our admin office at the door or at cur8.com.
All right, I'm going to put Dr. Hall and Dr. Greeno. See, that's how long I've known them. They're misters to me. I'm going to put them on and tell them we need to sell this out. So definitely, we got to. Miss Val, I'm going to get her today too. So we're going to do it. She's going to get a tattoo because I want to see pictures once you get the tattoo too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
okay. I'll send them to you. You can post them on your Facebook.
I think she should get it on her forehead.
I never agreed to that.
No, but I think that she should. So everyone can vote. How about at the show?
Can we cut
there you
Addie's
go.
mic?
Oh, that's good.
I think Addie just come up with an idea.
Oh, we need to have like a bin.
Where should she get the tattoo at?
It's a big question.
You might not like some of the answers, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Righty.
We'll filter through them.
All right. Well, thanks for coming in today. Wish you guys good luck. Sounds like you guys have had a blast so far. Sounds like it's going to be a great musical. I encourage everybody to get out and come to New Brighton's musical this weekend.
And thank you.
Thank you for having us here.
Thank you. All right. Coming up next, Noah Haswell. We'll have news after Town Hall News here on Beaver County Radio.
You're listening to 99.3 FM, presented by St. Barnabas.